Hello, hey, and hello. I am back with another video. I said I would be back, and I am back. All right. As you can see, I just stepped out here onto my porch, listening to these wonderful birds out here. I think for now, I'm going to call these little mornings I have out here my art mornings. I shared with you all in another video um, the concept around the Mayat idea or phenomena. And so you can watch that video and find out what I'm talking about when I say that. So anyway, I'm a bit excited right now because I just had a really nice um, share come to me, um, a really nice message to come to me this morning during my meditation. And so I'll just jump into it really quickly so we can get there. And it has to do with victim or victor. Okay. So, right quickly, I'm going to get on down into it so we can wrap this up and you can ponder over these things if you're in this space. So, the message is we all have had things happen to us that may not have been so pleasant, or even things that we may deem or label as bad or good. Um, I would like to present the idea that things just happen. We then label them um, good or bad, but in fact, consider the idea that they're just events. And then we can, in turn, determine what we'll do with them, how we'll accept them, whether or not we accept them, and what we'll do with them moving forward. The actual experience itself, how we will use that as fuel or momentum to propel forward in our lives on our journey. Okay? So, um, and in Christ, biblically speaking, if you're a believer and of the Christian faith in that space, then scripture's text says that you're a victor. So no victim there. Now, right quick, this does not take away the idea that something uncomfortable or unpleasant happens to you. You don't have to live in like denial or a state of delusion like, oh, it never happened. It's not that what I'm saying. As I shared and stated before in the beginning of this share, things do happen sometimes that we may experience or find rather uncomfortable or unpleasant. Um, but it's your mindset, what you think about it, that determines the overall impact of it. So, in other words, you're only victim to your circumstances if you believe in your heart that you are a victim. And that may take a little bit of time to wrap your head around. It took me quite some time to wrap my head around it when I first started hearing this type of truth. So, in other words, another way for me to share it is no one can make you a victim, no matter what has happened or what you've experienced, only if you yourself believe you are a victim. Okay? That's the only way that you can be impacted that way and labeled that way and have that type of weight and energy attached to your journey, which will in fact slow you down quite a bit, even may stagnate you and stop you in your tracks. So, um, but that can only happen if you believe it. So rather than believing that you have fallen victim or you are a victim of some type of circumstance or mishappening, you can say, hey, this happened. And it's okay because I've moved on, or it's okay because I've learned a lesson, or it's okay because ultimately for me, Most High has my back. And for whatever reason it happened. I'm still here. I'm still happy. I grew and evolved to a state in my life now, on my journey, that I can truly say I'm happy. I'm pretty peaceful. More so, I like the word peaceful. I'm peaceful because happiness is somewhat conditional to me. And joy and peace are like, to me, another level up from that. So, um, I don't usually determine the space that I'm in by the circumstances or the events that take place. Um, there's, for me, um, usually an internal assurance, a knowing, and a stillness and a calmness and a quite frankness that Spirit of Most High has my back. So that determines my joy and my peace and my momentum across my journey and the way that I experience it, how I label it, how I accept it, and what I do with it. Okay? So that's just something to think about. And for now, as you can see, I'm outside. You hear those wonderful birds. My eyes are watering, which we talked about that in some previous videos too, of why. And it's okay. It's all right. It usually clears up as the day goes on, but I just started. So, so for now, I'm going to go. My locks be all over the place. I eventually want to do some videos around with the theme of my locks and how I care for them and all that. And sometimes I even really style them and all that. It's fun and I enjoy them. And they're doing really good right now. They're really healthy. I don't have any like broken and thin places and or any of that. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Those are gonna be some fun videos. And again, I'm wanting to just determine the best place to record that in my place because the lighting. It would be nice if the lighting is really good, where you can where it's the most optimal aesthetically well for the video, so you all can really see it well and all that. So as I said, for now I think I'm gonna go, but that's just something to ponder over, and I think it's powerful because we really do not have to let people, circumstances, things determine who we are, number one, what we are, where we're going, what we're doing, and how we're going to get there, and what we'll have and what we won't have on this journey. Nothing that happens to us can determine any of that. It's what you believe about yourself and who you are. And the rest is up to Spirit of Most High, which is also in you and a part of you. That's what determines your wealth, your health, your success, who you are, what you do, where you're going on your journey. All right, y'all. For now, I'm going to go ahead and go. I really was so excited about sharing this. I'm so glad I got it out. Take it in, ponder over it. For many of you good people, my viewers, you may understand where I'm coming from when I say that may be a lot for some of you all, because generally speaking, we hear it a lot of times the other way. Well, that person did this to you, and so you should be upset. Or this happened to me, they did this to me, so that's why I wasn't able to do this or that. Well, that's not necessarily true all the time. It's just not necessarily true. There are other facets to that. So, and this is one of them that I'm sharing with you. Determine how you feel and what you believe about your experiences and what you encounter in life, and that will give you a more expected outcome. And so you can more determine your journey. All right. So for now, I'm out, and I will be back with some more videos later. Okay.